tunnels. What do you know about Gustavus's tunnels?
Tunnels. I did not realize that Gustavus had tunnels.
The tunnels. They're underground and they are closed off, like out of bounds. You know, like in Harry Potter when they're like, Dumbledore's like, but you can't go to that building or that room in there. Like that's sort of what Gustavus is doing, so.
I know that they are close to the general student body, that they span several of the buildings on campus, and that seniors get to tour them during senior week.
I do know as far as when walking in the winter months, a lot of the time it's like you can see like, well, you see grass essentially, but it's because of where the tunnels are and it's heated from underneath. So I think that's kind of always cool, just being able to recognize like where they are. Otherwise, for me personally, I've been in one area of it, and it was in the art building. Stan Sheck had one of the professors. I was looking for a light bulb for one of my pieces, and we ended up going down in the basement to go get it. And he's like, "Oh, do you want to see the tunnels?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, I do." So we ended up going down, and he ends up turning on one of the lights, and then one by one, the lights just like start flickering down all the way in the tunnel. I'm just like, "Holy shit, that's a little bit scary," but yeah, they're pretty cool.
I've heard stuff about them, but I have no idea.
Not much. I want to know where they are.
I know nothing. I hear they're a mystery. No, just kidding. I know about them. Ever since like freshman year, there's been talk about the tunnels, but like I don't think they're actually like that big of a deal. Oh, well, apparently, okay, no, I heard this during J-term that they're connected to the hospital, the mental hospital, or you know, whatever, the psychiatric hospital. I heard that that's what they're connected to there somehow. I don't know if that's the truth, but like that's something which yeah, that's it.
So like any history behind them at all?
No. I don't know any history behind them other than the tunnel that goes to Beck Hall and the tunnel that goes to Campus Center from the library.
Those were installed.
Those were installed since I've been here. Otherwise, it's all been here for
100 years.
Yeah. The steam lines run through the tunnels, and then the condensate, which is when the steam condenses back, comes back here. Those lines run through there, and then chilled water lines for the air conditioning for all the different buildings that we supply to.
That's primarily what the purpose is for the tunnels originally, but as we talked, you know, technology changes and everything, so now media services uses it to run fiber optics. There's other purposes, electrical, which, you know, when the tunnels were built probably wasn't much of an issue.
So this goes down, this goes all the way down to the bottom where the oil used to be pumped up, and then about 2/3 of the way down, it goes to the left. We do go through there twice a year to open and close air shaft doors. Out on campus, there's every once in a while you'll see a grate. That's the air shaft to release some of the heat out of the tunnel.
Speaking of animals and brakes, every now and then we'll hear of a student potentially has gotten into the tunnel, and that's not good. And of course, then we'll do our best to try and find out how they got in the tunnel, and do our best to make sure that they don't do it again. And again, it's not that we don't want them to be able to explore in that. There's just too many ways to get hurt. I guess personally, I don't really have any stories.
Other than students getting in and security put in an alarm system so that if people are down there wandering around, it'll set off the alarm system. All the gates to all the mechanical rooms, all the air shaft grates, all of that stuff is all locked down. So unless you have keys or somebody's left the door open or let you in there, you're not getting in.
The reason we don't want people in there that don't have authority to be in there is simply because of their safety. There's no mystique, there's nothing being hidden or anything like that. It's just simply that we don't want anybody to be hurt.